Okay. Well, now that I can send everything off through this side nowadays, everything seems to be acting quite right. I've been playing around with the Threadripper and, well, overclocking it and uh, underclocking it and then overclocking it and underclocking it. I think I need to let the water system cool down a little bit because, well, a lot of the fun is going to begin very shortly. 18 seconds ago. Oh, cool. It sent the Instagram one way I wanted it, I guess. Neato. Go ahead and close that. My tweet and my Instagram post are now there. Shut that down. But YouTube should just be coming in. Right. Off. Hoping. I'm very well stress testing also the network on the latency of what's happening on Facebook Gaming as well. Alright, cool. I see no reason why we can't try to go live. Test it. There we go. That's back. Load. Because right now my concern is how well this stability holds. It seems like it is. Well, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably let that be. Where I need to. Just live. Okay, so let me go ahead and shut this down. Go ahead and go to videos. We'll open live. Get back a little bit. And now I'm where I'm supposed to be. Nice. That works. So yeah, it seems like all the networks now I've condensed. I can pull this forward. So, this is full HDR now. Hey Chris. And this is 720p 60 frames. I ran it at placebo and I crashed my system. It was running. It was running really good too. Like I had no clue that 30 frames a second would hold for a little bit and then crash. Anyways, we're looking for this jackal and then or good girl chupacabra in the sandstorm. I've never really been down here too far. Legendary. There it is. But this is the legendary I kind of wanted to snag. And then what we'll end up doing afterwards is coming down to the standpoint of pushing forward, trying to get other points of interest. Oh, is the stream like getting jittery? It looks very jittery on the playback. I don't know if it's like perfect. I'm gonna go like this in about 7 seconds. I guess I'm gonna find out if it looks very jittery. Seems like once it actually got into gameplay, it just couldn't take it. That's why you have to test it, stress test it. Facebook gaming is like the reason why I wanted to go here was because it would stress test it fast. But it seems like it's kind of getting jittery. Yeah. All right, Todd. Give me a second, real fast. Okay, hopefully that helps. That will get us in the slow standpoint. Or slower. Not very slow. Slower. Oh, there we go. Somehow knocked it into the Stone Age, I guess. Alright, everyone. Sounds like an angry dog. Cool thing is... No! Damn. Come back here. Okay. That one should have set. Yes. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright. Hopefully this works. Let's see. We'll wait for the live signal to hit back. Let's see how it looks now. Hey! It actually looks really good. And it's exactly where I want it, 720p, because we're stress testing 720p at the highest standard what this thing can do. Because eventually I gotta go up to 4K, so I figured I might as well stress test it now. So far so good. It looks good in the playback as it's coming into play. Doesn't seem jittery. I'm gonna hit a refresh. That should only give the ultimate hit. Chris, what's going back? Hopefully it's a little bit more steadier now. With the auto seeming perfect now. The frames being about perfect. Everything seeming more than adequate. Alright. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and journey. And I'll test this in like a few streams. catch this legendary, hopefully. I should have pulled up.
You're real strong, darling.
As he says that, as she like is walking through cactus patch, it strengthens. Oh, Jordan White, cheers, man. Hopefully it's looking pretty good on your side. This is gonna be me testing out like the 720p frames at very slow, no more. I know, top fan. I see like you climbing up the charts. As always. Keeping it classy on the top end. Trying to keep it pixel for pixel a little bit better. But I've been trying to dial in the Threadripper. I crashed it. Doing placebo. It seems like it's very jittery during, I guess, the very slow portion. Kind of be on this high peak over here, I'm assuming. My horse is probably not going to make it up there. Scott, my friend, things are going really well. Like, honestly, I finally got it dialed in just perfectly where my computer is good. I ran into a keyboard issue and conundrum. Then I had to, like, install the software. And I had Windows 8 boot up, but it was only allowing me to boot it through the disk because I installed it onto the solid state drive and then realized in Windows 10 they don't support the direct install onto it, so it's like I'm gonna have to attach it through Primo Cache, which will accelerate the SSD accessing point, like, which will be cool. So it will just copy the file and work over. So it's like I'm building it, and I really wanted to get to streaming and test out like the new rig at like 720p, and then again at 1080p at the same time, and see what the difference would be, like standards. Alright, so looking at the map, I was hoping right around the corner. Good afternoon, Payu on YouTube side. How you doing, buddy? Cool thing too is, like, since this is going to be the rig that goes to YouTube, I wanted to test it here on Facebook first. But the cool thing is that when I did test the latency, it's roughly about, I was really happy with, 11 seconds on Facebook Gaming, which is just pretty low. And mixed into like YouTube, it's probably going to be about maybe 11 seconds or less, which is a huge improvement since what it used to be. Brad, welcome back, man. How you doing? And just a heads up, I've been really pulled at 24/7, so if I come off like as a, I guess, delirium trigger and humor, you'll understand my pain. Like, I've been like so obsessing like with building this computer, and like now I wanted to test it, and I was like, I don't want to sleep, but figure I'll give this about like an hour in 720p, and then another hour in 1080p, and then call it quits, and kind of like test it in 4K later on, see how she handles, I suppose. It's gonna be one crazy ride, but darn it, this is what I built, an empire of, I guess, megabits. Oh, I totally forgot. Sometimes I follow the whole like freaking tracking pattern when they should just be following. I am going to here. Since we're already on this side and the ridge is going to seem like it's going to go up there.
This is the exact pattern up here, around here. Oh, right. Yes. First and foremost, let's get the gum. Because apparently halitosis is the reason why you can't run. Alright, let's see here. What can we do for food, though? Fill those cores, and then if I have some cigarettes, which I should. Stogies. Deadeye all the way up. Horse comes. And get a fresh. There we go. Alright, horse. I want to catch this legendary animal. I'm gonna do it pixel for pixel awesomeness. There we go. You gotta be kidding me. At least it looked epic. It was like a Superman moment. I believe I can fly. Except for, you know, John very well realized he wasn't Superman. Andrew, what's going down, man? Oh, nice. You're on lunch. Okay. I'm glad we were able to, like, sync up. Like, time-wise. I know, like, my streaming schedule is pretty erratic sometimes. Especially now with, like, me building a computer and actually getting done with. I'll get to the, I guess the room build later on. Really not too important.
Let's give this summoner some direction.
Quick decision because like his horse was gonna come after me a lot faster. Oh, that was great. How did you survive that? Wow. Ow, that got pretty crazy fast. I'm not gonna lie. It kinda woke me up. Alright now. I had to go 3 for 3. I'm on fire, coach. Well, I mean, they're on fire, but still. That guy he dipped. He was so scared. I mean, can you blame him, though? I literally, like, lit 2 of his friends on fire. That was super lit. He just couldn't handle it. Kind of like my PC. It was like that a little while ago. But it told me that it was at 5 Celsius, the fans were running low, and it was at placebo, and I was like, something's wrong. I know, right, Chris? It's a whoa. Dude, Chris, you're rocking like 3 badges I just noticed, dude. Overachiever right here. I think you are the top ranking like person here now. Finally, I figured out the maze. Now, cool thing is, this is HDR. So if in the future, once I get over to like adjusting it on the graphics card, because I'm gonna have to play with it too, coming back over from like YouTube. I won't have to do too much of the Limitless. It'll be nice. Push the supposed to. Alright, finally. We'll be coming around that mountain. Catch that legendary animal. Alejandro, what's going down, bro? Well, cheers. Tip the hat to you. Oh, okay. I saw a rock and I thought we were gonna go flying. Oh, dear gosh, the irony of my own statement sometimes. Oh, cool. Alright, here we go. It's on like Donkey Kong. We've entered the area of a legendary, so now we must find the clue mark. I drops. Alright. If anything, I would go up here, because this is where I enter the area anyways. And at that point in time, which here, I feel very comfy with, we should go to the map. Hopefully. That is interesting. We'll have to go check out. Maybe that's just like a hideout. But I guess we should go more towards where the looking thing is. I know, right? Howdy, partner. That is such a great phrase, though. Like for like the old school days. Howdy. Goes so well. All right. This legendary animals around here somewhere in a circumference of 360 when I first started. Yeah, I'm doing legendary animals and just mysterious stuff. I found Mamber Pig yesterday. I got a lead on a flying machine from the first one, which is really, I guess, a predecessor to John and his lead up later on in life, which is funny how John doesn't remember that. But John does a lot, so. And he was being pressured by the law in the second one a lot. So not his fault. Alright, let's hustle up. I mean, it's obvious that it created a campfire over there and it's domesticated. Well, that makes sense. Oh, that's too obvious. It must be hunting. Why would it be near there? They probably put the fire on there and went to go hunt. Wait. The legendary hunting us. Now that would be kick. But let me grab this wild carrots. Eat some. Might be good for the dead eye. Oh, no, it's good for the heart, though. Really hope they improve the toolbar. Really bad. They didn't. Seems like there's just an abandoned wagon over there. Very possible. Yeah, it is. It is really cool, Chris. Now, I'm thinking maybe this might be bugged, unfortunately. We've experienced it in the past. So I'll give it like maybe another 3-4 minutes, see if I can find it. If I can't find it then, we'll just come back to it later. Not that big of a deal. But let's go ahead and go to the higher peaks. Maybe there's something around here.
Oh, you!
Brian, what's up, dude? Welcome. I'm from the sunny side of California. Glad you could join us all the way from across the pond. That's what you get for catching me blindsided. Anyway, sorry, Brian, but like, yeah, top of the morning to you. I am just, well, it's actually really my evening, but I know it's technically the morning in the States for me. I just never went to sleep. I just built the computer and I finally tuned it. So this is my fine tuning to this world of this computer finally balancing out. All right, nice. I'm probably gonna let this go or hide. But in that wake, see if we can find maybe in the left direction the legendary we're looking for. Oh, it definitely is actually. You bring up a really good point. Uh, uh, no. He means like as like in like the visual because I switched to HDR inside of the streams, which means I need to do something. Let's see, settings and then graphics. Here, controls, no cameras. Play. Let's see here. No. Oh dear gosh, what did I just do? No! It's gonna be broken. No. Go back. Please come back. I'm hoping everything comes back. Ah. Oh, there we go. That was frightening. I really thought I was about to lose everything for a split second. That was cool. Like, all right, calibration. All right, let's see here. What's this 300? Mine definitely is that. So it's like I'm wondering if I'll have to tune the same thing up. But I'm assuming this should fix it from the game itself. Make anything that's like super dark, super bright. I'm gonna like wait to see if it like adjusts. It kind of made it a little bit brighter. Not too much. The cap out's 500. Let's see here what happens here. Because the only other way would be is that I can do it manually from the stream settings, and that might be able to do it. Once it goes to 500, I might go back, but it just depends. I think I might keep it at 300. Yeah, it definitely makes a bigger difference, but let me see here. Watch this. Go back to 300. In fact, we'll go down tune it to 275. I think that's perfect for my eyes, at least. Okay. No. That is cool that they have it. Killing effect. On, off. Alright. So what I need to do right now is this. Filter. Color. See if this makes a bigger difference. This is probably going to be the moneymaker here. Oh yeah, that's because like I'm using a brand new camera, and unfortunately, me using the other setting isn't really working. So I'm like toying around with it. So I do have the reflection of the blue from my other computer. It's just like really real right now. It's not doing the actual adjustment. It is funny though. They do look very Smurf. That actually does look a little bit better. Alright, so I'm gonna let this back out and see what happens once he gets down to that point. Thanks for everyone staying tuned. This is like a test stream, really, for like all the networks. That looks a lot better actually. So now going here in the map, we'll get the real test of it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That was the moneymaker for like the situation. Oh! That is pretty funny, Brian. I just like it saying like an idiom is in the point that it is literally the morning right now. And the irony that is the very end of mine. Okay. That looks good. I'm definitely gonna like let that roll over. Now back to this animal that is very elusive. The highest portion would be right over here. Why didn't you kill that? Oh no, I very much know that. I'm just saying like I've been up for like 24 hours. This is like technically a tail end of my night. But the early morning of my day. It's the irony. This thing is dead. There's nothing legendary around here at all. Sometimes. Hoping Rockstar updates their game later on tonight. Would be nice. They do that sometimes. That's usually when I've noticed like in game like weirdness starting to appear. I'm gonna laugh. The yellow symbol of success around this corner. The smoke was. Oh, there is a lot of other horses up here. I am not having any luck finding this legendary. But that does happen. And I've given it more than the 5 minutes I wanted to invest into it in the first place, but I figured I'd give it another fair minute or so just because. Oh, okay. So it's definitely somewhere within this area, so I need to kind of really look and see and digest. There it is. Cool. My due diligence paid off. But seeing the playback, wanting to like adjust a little bit more, we got to this moment. I can't.
This should hopefully bring it up just a little bit more. HDR is fun to adjust, you just have to get used to it. Okay, that's definitely helping. Go to 11, 7. If that helps. I'm trying to match this, like, screen for screen, I suppose. In stream versus out stream. There's two different standards I've noticed that you usually have, depending on like what monitor you're playbacking on. It can give you a total different outlook. But I'm thinking that's not too bad. Damn, he doesn't have anything we can really eat. But I have one last adjustment. If I can only take care of the blue tint, I can get that later. That's just screen reflection at this point in time. I think I've done everything I can to make this stream more brighter for the playback I can look at it. So there is our marker. That yellow point of interest.
Got something. Still a ways off, I reckon. Well, you're not here.
Oh, darn. That's why.
We must be near.
Alright, bow and arrow ready. And it took off.
Now where?
What else have we lost? Well, at the moment, I'm looking for this guy. Man, I might have lost my chance there. I had to let it reset, darn. This definitely doesn't look legendary.
Tranquilo, mujer.
The last time I had it on my trail, I was chasing it through here. Oh well, I guess I have to go back. Oh cool, it triggered the legendary again. There's hope. I need to hunt it down again. remember it being near a mountainside going down towards the canyon edge. Around here. This is seeming. Well, thanks, Andrew. Have a nice day at work, man.
Oh, hello there.
Okay. I had to just take a break and restream it in. Hey, what's up, Jay Gaming? Well, maybe this is a good break point, and I can come back and try to digest this in 1080p and see if we can find it after a nice save and let it boot down and just like chill for like maybe an hour or two. Um, Thanks everyone for staying tuned for the test of this. I'll be pushing it one more step further before we go to 1080p as I find the threshold of what it can dance at. Um, cheers everyone. I will be back and I will be looking also at the playback to see how well it looks when it gets there. Let me go ahead and end Twitch first. And that's not too bad actually. Looking at these two. Get this perfectly dialed in before I come back. That way I can just like say, yes, this is what I decided is good. Because I think though it's being a little overbearing at some points, especially with the adjustments I can make there. A post. I think for my eye tantalization, maybe 180. Because it was started at 100. Well, let's increase it to 200. We had it 300.
But it looks pretty good on like the side of YouTube though. That is the purest point. And YouTube.